I've already done a couple of videos on race hustler Introvert Rockstar. Between his moonlighting as a Muhammad Ali impersonator and his scouring of TikTok for political research, Introvert publishes a ton of videos on race relations. And in terms of sheer lunacy, his takes rank down there with the worst of them. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Carmelo Anthony emerged from the Collin County Jail 13 days after his arrest for the murder of Austin Metcalf. The high school student had nothing to say as he headed to his parents' home, where he will be confined to an ankle monitor. It's the result of a hearing this morning over whether to lower his bond. The families of both Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf arrived at the Collin County Courthouse this morning with extra security in and around the courtroom. A new defense attorney representing the Frisco teen accused of murder had his client's father testify about his son's character, telling the judge he was a captain of his football and track teams and that he held 2 jobs while in school. He's an A student, said Andrew Anthony. Does he have plans to go to college? Yes, sir.
And prior to this, what was on his mind was what college he was going to go to. This is a tragedy all the way around for both families.
And look, Carmelo is going to beat this case. And later on in this video, I'm going to show you how.
And you're not going to believe it. Never in a million years will you be able to conjure up Introvert's trial strategy, because it's nuts.
Seeing racist Caucasian people and are very upset right now. Like, damn, y'all really want to see a black man rot in prison for defending himself. The game is cold. But I already told y'all they will be okay. Stop tripping. You want to know how many of our people died at the hands of racist Caucasian people and they walked away scot-free. No prison time, low bail, make it make sense. Oh, you think I'm just talking? Run the tape.
Wow, it looks like the deck is really stacked against Carmelo here. Never mind him stabbing another kid to death. That's not why he's in trouble. It's his race. But that's okay, because Introvert has a plan. Be patient. He next plays a news clip of zero relevance to anything, so I'll skip ahead.
Like I said, racist Caucasian people, stop crying. It could be worse. And when it comes to Carmelo Anthony going home, y'all will be okay. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh? Well, in this case, the knife.
Yeah, it's real funny, although I doubt Carmelo was laughing.
And look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking all over social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I love seeing my people stand together, especially content creators. And I know, we still have.
Why are you using a pic of raccoons to represent white people? That makes no sense. We're not the ones called coons. And yeah, I have no use for such slurs. Evidently, Introvert has no problem with them. He just can't figure out who they're used against.
But like I always tell y'all, they are irrelevant. So you have to understand the mind of a racist Caucasian person. They can sleep perfect at night when they get away from murdering our people. But when the tables turn, they really can't believe it. Carmelo Anthony protected himself from cowards, from twin cowards. And this boy even said it himself. He said his twin brother grabbed on Carmelo Anthony first.
He didn't say that. You inserted first into the narrative to imply that both kids assaulted him. That's incredibly dishonest, but that's what you get with the race hustlers.
And in my opinion, you can't be out here just walking around, grabbing on people, punching on people. It's not going to end well.
It hasn't ended yet. It will only end when the gavel falls. We'll see how well it ends for Carmelo when that happens.
Especially if you're Caucasian grabbing a black person. Never do that to the non-racist Caucasian people that watch my channel. Please listen to me. Whatever you do, never, ever, ever grab a black person and attempt to remove them from a certain area, because you will regret it.
All you are doing is reinforcing the stereotype that black people are so volatile, so uncontrollable, ragey, that even the slightest touching triggers homicidal tendencies. Do you really want to go there? I mean, Racist white people already accuse you of committing all of these horrible, violent crimes. And all you're doing is explaining why that happens. If I'm a black person, I'm going to try to tell you to shut the hell up. Whose side are you on?
That's why Carmelo asked the cops, was Austin okay? Because he didn't try to end his life, but you can't go around punching on black people. You can't go around grabbing black people because those slavery days are over.
Slavery? Oh, jeez.
And then you have people saying that he's going to prison because he had a knife on campus. That's going to be an easy argument to win in Carmelo's favor. For one, he has the best attorney in Texas, and he was at a track meet. He can use that knife for anything. That knife could have been used for cutting tape, for anything.
What matters is what it was actually used for. And that was to stab another kid to death. That's what the jury is going to care about. The fact that Carmelo could have used the knife to clean between his toes is not going to help him. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, while it is true that my client shot another kid in the back of the head, he could have used that shotgun to shoot walnuts out of a tree. As for the best attorney in Texas, I don't know about that, but okay.
But this is the real reason why Carmelo Anthony will win his case. Check this out.
Oh, this is going to get good. Hang loose, everyone. Remember, Carmelo is in serious trouble because he's black and the deck is stacked against him. But old Introvert here has a secret weapon.
And this article is by TMZ. They had the best article when I was doing my research, so I went with them.
TMZ? That's his best? Okay.
The judge who reduced Carmelo Anthony's bond this week is getting some added security, TMZ Sports has learned, after law enforcement says she has been the recipient of threats following her key decision in the murder case.
By the way, it's TMZ Sports, not just TMZ, so you know you can trust it. But I trust TMZ Sports more than I trust the Atlanta Black Star, so I'll give it a fair shake.
The Collin County Sheriff's Office told us Tuesday it's beefed up protection around Judge Angela Tucker in the wake of her Monday choice to lower the alleged high school track meet unaliver bail from $1 million to $250,000. The CCSO said court staff and concerned citizens reported the menacing remarks made against the official, and now it's a team of investigators as well as the FBI are probing the matter. Hold up. I thought we were the animals. I thought we were the so-called bad people. You see, they showing their true colors.
Among race hustlers, everything is an extreme. No one said that all black people send death threats. By the same token, not all white people send death threats. Most rational people understand that there are fringe elements and morons in every demographic. Do I think the person who sent the death threat meant it? No. Those who actively seek to assassinate important officials don't announce their intentions first. They just do it. I mean, why would you warn them ahead of time? That doesn't mean that the court shouldn't take the threat seriously, but I think the threat was born more out of stupidity and immaturity than bloodlust. They're just trying to scare her.
And see, racist people want to be able to bully and control black people with no consequences. But I told y'all, those days are over. How you sending threats at a judge because a black man was defending himself? Teach your damn kids to keep their hands to themselves. It's that simple.
Teach your kids to keep their knives out of other people's chests. It's that simple. That reasoning doesn't sound so good all of a sudden, does it?
You people think that sending threats to a judge is going to help y'all with this case? Make it make sense.
You're the one claiming that this is somehow going to get Carmelo exonerated. How does that work?
If the individual responsible is identified, the CCSO said potential charges could include unlawful disclosure of residence, address, or telephone number, and obstruction or retaliation.
So all this is over a single individual? Really? One person sends a death threat to a judge, and that somehow means something? That's going to get the defendant off the hook? The judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case got death threats too. Judges get death threats all the time.
It's unclear exactly what the contents of the comments made against Tucker were, but the judge reportedly turned her ex, aka Twitter, page private shortly after Monday's hearing due to them. So I'm gonna just be honest, I feel like Carmelo Anthony can beat this case.
Yeah, I can see it now. As Exhibit 18, I present to the jury the death threat to the judge sent by an anonymous nut job. This is proof that my client did not commit murder? Okay.
You got goddamn racist people sending threats at a judge. Then you got the Metcalf family. They divided as hell. And in my opinion, by them going on all those news outlets right after the murder, I think that was a big mistake because in court, you cannot change your story.
And they haven't. They've been pretty consistent. But the person who needs to change his story is Carmelo Anthony. His statements to the cop indicate 1. Only Austin touched him, and 2. The nature of the force didn't come anywhere near a threat of serious bodily injury. Carmelo needs to craft a new story really quick, or he's going to be traded for potato chips and cigarettes for the next 20 years.
And I'm hurt that Carmelo and his family have to go through this just because he was defending himself. But in America, they don't want a black man defending himself against racism.
Andrew Coffey IV would disagree. But which is it? Is Carmelo Anthony going to get convicted now because the deck is stacked against him? Because black people cannot claim self-defense? Or does he have it made in the shade? It can't be both.
But I'm so happy to see a beautiful, black, successful family. Carmelo Anthony was in high school working 2 jobs, captain of the football team, and he was a great student. So in my opinion, I feel like God and the ancestors will have his back in this fight. We will also. So welcome home, Carmelo Anthony. We got your back. I'm out.
Yeah, there's no need to worry, Carmelo. Introvert Rockstar has your back. When forming up to enter the prison bus, look around and you'll see Introvert Rockstar standing there. Remember, he has your back. When they wake you up at 6 a.m. for orange juice and Fruit Loops, think about all the support you'll have from Introvert Rockstar. Because he has your back. Is it me? Or do all these race hustlers just come across as stupid? Like my video and subscribe to my channel and see if you can find any white race hustlers out there that I can put up. And no, I don't want it about Trump or J6 or Israel or the Ukraine. You know what I like to cover here.